Hey, people! It's your DM here. Welcome back to Thieves Incorporated. We are now on session 25 of A Number. Last we left our adventurers. They had decided to take part in a almost cooking competition with themselves. They realized that they had forgotten a key ingredient to their recipe, so they decided to go back and then proceed to Vietnam, a rock in its home.
That that is certainly the correct description for that.
That's one way
It
of
do
putting
be like
it.
that sometimes.
Turned it into a pin cushion.
It's like
Yes.
You're
DM
welcome.
lovingly creates stat block. Player shoves a cannon onto it.
A cannon loaded full of bombs.
Yeah,
Details
sure.
right.
Sure.
Gotta
Let
get
me
some
do the
details right.
logical thing. And then in hindsight we realized we could have gotten the same effect if we just used the damn anchors.
As Freebird plays in the background, but only the guitar rift.
No, fortunate son.
That too.
Expect this kind of
Either
200
way,
IQ
either
play in the
way.
future. Or is it minus 200 IQ? Either way, we're definitely going to miss stuff. DM
only
told
thing
us
missing
we're
is
already
Agent
missing
Orange.
a bunch of very obvious things, apparently.
Ugh.
So proceed to watch us as we continue to miss those. Anyways,
yes.
we took off last session, so I guess we oughta finagle our way to the direction we're going. I should probably do a nature check to figure out the direction of the wind, I guess.
I think that'd be more survival.
Is it?
Nature is
Survival.
knowledge check.
Survival?
Yeah, nature
All
is
right.
knowledge about nature.
All right.
Survival is wildernessy things like direction
Like
of travel
actively
and
doing
wind direction and all that
things.
stuff.
All right.
Oh my, these notes meet my coworker.
That is not.
Okay, never mind.
Okay, that was the wrong character sheet. That was our new Squid Man. There it is.
I will give you
All
help.
right. 14.
What?
Wait, it's a kid.
I give you help. You have advantage.
18.
18. Yes. You can tell where the wind is heading. It is heading. The wind is at your back.
So it's at our back to head to the Temple of Jazirah.
Yes.
Well, that's
It-
good.
Excellent.
It is a helpful gust of wind for now.
What fortuitous
For a moment.
circumstance. Keep an eye on the wind. Hoist the sails. Take us in that direction.
Turn the ship.
We make for a northeastern heading.
I think it was already nighttime, so what is it? So I guess like long rest period happens. You guys
Yeah.
want to do anything?
I mean, I guess I gain and lose another hit die again.
Oh
that's
wait, no,
been
you lose
happening.
another hit die.
And then
What?
wouldn't he gain one at the end of the
Finish
long
my
rest?
book.
Yes, that would be the case. But instead, it just eats the hit die that.
I will cast Lesser Restoration again.
Okay, never mind. Yes, you do gain back one hit die.
Then lose it by the end of the long rest, I presume.
Yes.
All right, cool.
I can at
So
least keep you at an equilibrium until we can get you to, until we can get Greater Restoration cast on you.
yeah, till we can do Scervo a solid and get him not getting magically eaten alive.
Yep.
That would be beneficial.
It's beneficial, but like at the same time, there's the risk of it going off somewhere and doing something horrible, or it killing Scervo, and I'm not about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like neither of those sound like good things.
One is, well, both, I was going to say one is worse than the other, but no, not really. They're both bad.
Yeah. One of them is disconcerting, to say the least, and one of them will make me scream at the top of my lungs.
Please don't. I have headphones on.
As do I.
Yes. What
I
is
rather
it?
like my eardrums.
Just put an ear rape warning in our video.
Shoot, I had something planned. Alright. Paimon, make me just a straight up intelligence check.
Intelligence check. Excuse me. Okay. Fucking Christ.
Wow.
5.
Oh, crap, I just realized
You
the thing is
have a
not-
trippy dream, but you can't understand any of it.
Ah.
Okay.
Because I just realized that I can use the fact that Paimon can dream as any leverage because none of the rest of you do.
I mean, Lurdavox dreams.
Ssadaar would dream.
Yeah.
Theron didn't.
Yeah.
Actually, I think elves do dream.
Yeah. Theron didn't. But
I actually think
but,
elves
yeah.
do dream
That's if
during
they
their
sleep,
trances.
but
I've heard
okay.
dreams now, so
hmm
But you guys pass through the air as you slowly make your way to the temple, but at a slightly faster pace than what you did before. As you just sail across the sky, as you look below, all you can see is endless sand, except for to the north of you, in which you start seeing that abominable cactus field. It stares at you menacingly.
So, fun fact. So, just real quick, fun fact about a thing. Let me think here. Yeah, we could do it. So, a fun fact about a thing we could do when we leave the ship. Get 600 feet above the spot we intend to stop at, collapse the ship, and I cast Featherfall on everyone.
Okay then.
That
is-
sounds
that is-
dangerous.
an
Actually,
option.
it would
not
be
dangerous.
fine because Featherfall protects us from fall damage as long as we don't fall for longer than a minute. Which
Oh.
means
Oh my
600.
God.
Which means 600 feet is the limit, and it can affect up to 6 creatures, which means that probably not a
Which
good
means-
idea because Scervo is got the thing, but
Yeah.
it would probably just
Not to
eat the
mention, I think there's
Featherfall.
more than. Hang on. There is.
There's the four
Okay,
of
yeah,
us.
there
so the
are,
rest make
there are
five,
exactly
and
6 of us.
There are
now.
exactly 6 of us that can't fly. Because
Yeah.
we have a familiar and Clink, but they can both fly.
Yeah.
hmm
It took me a sec because I, for some reason, counted Spencer as a player. So my brain broke down completely, and I was like, "Wait, but we got 7." And then I went, "Wait, who's 7?" as we all turn around and just see actual Spencer on the ship.
He's just sitting there.
Yeah, just sitting there painting a Warhammer miniature. He's like, "Don't mind me."
I gotta get the
One minute
primer
ready,
ready.
Ignore the concerning gentleman.
Oh, Alright, so the night ends, and we're just gonna go straight through the next day because you
It's
guys
really-
ignored the one
Yeah.
thing that was planned.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Before the day ends, should we have Ticker investigate a whole bunch of magic item things?
Oh, yes,
Ooh,
I actually
yes.
should do that.
Oh, yeah.
I can cast
Yes.
Identify ritually without needing to prepare it now. So, let's see here. Identifying the potion and the cloak I got.
Alright then. Okay, the potion that you got. What color did I say that yours was specifically?
Dark red.
Ah, the deepest of reds. Alright. This is a very strange potion. It is a potion of rage. Essentially, it'll give you the base. Listen, it'll give you the base barbarian stat for rage.
Interesting. I'm gonna give it to Paimon.
I don't think we have any. Do we have any melee people? Not
I
in the
know,
current
but I
group.
feel like it'd be appropriate if
Scervo,
Paimon had the ability
technically.
to rage. I feel like that would
Scervo,
be
technically.
What was
appropriate if Paimon had the
Mhm.
ability to rage once. So yeah,
goodness.
Paimon, you now have a potion
That
of
would
rage.
definitely be Juno. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say, but Karen isn't here anymore
Juno's
for her to
definitely-
rage at.
Well, yeah.
That's
The racist
true.
ain't here anymore.
And Tigger will explain what the potion does.
Yeah.
What does the cloak do?
It is a cloak of protection.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
That is
that's
awesome.
handy. Okay,
Okay,
I've
what
got
other
a golden
magic item?
sword and I've got a golden sword and a pot of strange white liquid.
Identify them both.
All right, the golden sword is actually just an ornamental
Okay,
sword.
it's just a
It's
non-magical
just very
sword.
shiny.
Just a
But
non-magical
however,
broadsword.
it is worth its weight in gold.
Okay. Non-magical,
Because-
very valuable broadsword.
Mm-hmm.
What about my
Um,
dagger? The cursed
and-
dagger.
I will identify that. Don't worry.
And the what was it, the giant pot of white stuff.
Yeah.
It's you could say it's a what was it? It's probably like 8 dose. Well, not 8 doses, but eight potions of feeble mind.
Oh,
Feeble mind. Oh,
Yes.
okay then.
okay. That is really not good. I will tell Ssadaar that we need to get a large bottle to put that in, a large like stoppered bottle to put that in soon,
Yeah.
because
How many doses is that? 8?
Yes,
so if
8.
a potion bottle holds, I think, 2 ounces.
All right.
Let's see
Oh,
here.
mind.
Containers. Potion bottle holds a pint and a half. And so we would need 8 times 1.5 pints is what, 12 pints?
8 times 1
Uh,
point. How many?
Yeah,
5?
yep. 8 times 1.5 would be 12, yep.
A gallon and a half. So yeah, we would need to get like a keg to put it in. Pretty much.
Small keg.
A small keg. But yeah,
Yeah.
we want to get that thing in a stoppered container like soon, because Feeble Mind, we cannot be dealing with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially Ticker. Ticker will tell Ssadaar, definitely keep it away from me.
I just feel I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because
It's just
if,
an open pack.
okay. What does the dagger that Paimon has? I'll identify that.
All right. It is a +2 dagger.
Okay.
However, it's cursed. It has a demon inside of it.
Okay.
Other than that, it just what is it? It is cursed as long as you are holding it, and the curse is that you continuously hold it.
She just won't let go of it.
Yes, it is impossible to let go of.
Oh, it's
So-
this kind of bad.
So we just need to exercise
fun,
the
though,
demon.
Paimon.
All right. Grab 2 sticks, put them across each other. The power of Christ compels thee.
We would need a remove curse spell.
Yeah.
Which
that
I
would
don't
just
think I have
enable her
access
to that would just enable her to drop it. It wouldn't actually exercise the demon.
True. But I mean, we don't care about exercising the demon, do we? Question
does
mark.
Paimon want a
I
third
mean, he's
dagger
cool.
that badly?
He's chill.
It is a
The
+2
demon's pretty
dagger.
chill. Like,
That is
Yeah,
really
but she
good.
can't let go of it. She literally, she's down to 1 usable hand now.
okay, and she can
But I-
throw a bomb with one hand.
But you
Yeah.
can't light the bomb.
Yes, you
And
can.
you can't use thieves.
You put it
Thieves
down,
tools would be
light the
difficult
bomb,
to
pick it up,
do.
and throw it.
That's a lot of time.
You can also
Yeah.
You can also
just
just
attach
light
a
it and kick it.
lighter to the back of the hand and just have it constantly going.
Exactly.
And there's also the
Um,
like using thieves tools might be a bit more difficult, and it's just
Yeah.
Oh
I,
shoot,
I mean,
that's the last part. It also deals what's it? It also deals 1 extra point of fire damage.
okay.
no, that is interesting.
And I assume it's also what gave her the weird dream, just out of character.
Yes.
That'd
Probably.
probably be a good guess.
Yes. Any other magic items?
Nope.
Not that I'm aware
Well,
of.
any other suspected magic items, I should say.
That I'm
No.
aware of at the moment.
Not that I'm aware of.
Scervo's probably talking shop with Ticker, talking about what they're probably going to be doing to his ship.
Yeah.
in between spending time with Clara and fun stuff like that. Just
Oh,
meanwhile, Lur's familiarizing himself with the mess.
mess hall.
Well, the kitchen would be the galley. The mess hall would be
Yeah.
the dining room.
Yeah, that is true.
I will. Oh, I think my initiative has been too low. Anyways, I will attune to the cloak of protection.
Okay. The rest of the night goes by uneventfully, and I think we're already on to the next day. Most of the day passes by until it. Wait, where's the measuring tool? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's supposed to be one more. The rest. What was it? The second day, nothing much happens.
All right.
You guys are far above the sands. You see flocks of birds from below. There seems to be like other than that, there seems to be a caravan of people coming from the coming from the cactus forest, going to the great temple along the way.
Lovely.
Okay.
I mean, they're probably just looking up at us like, what?
I do wonder if it's the B team down there. They're like, that ship can fly now?
They fly now.
We're gonna give them all PTSD. They're gonna see our ship and us standing up, and they're gonna be like, "It can fly now."
Yeah,
Let's
Scervo's
just
up
drop it
here
on them
regaling
just
how
in
this-
case it is the B team, and then we're good. I mean,
We're a
might
bit
as well.
high for that.
I
We're a
don't
bit
want
high
to.
up
and-
for that.
Yeah, I don't want to do
Okay,
that
and-
because I don't want to risk them surviving and attacking us again.
Yeah.
Also, we're a bit
We
high up.
probably
We
that
might
high?
die when
No
we
way,
hit the
man.
ground and go
Oh.
splat.
But yes, it becomes nighttime again. Any of you guys want to do anything else during the second day?
Not really. Not
Not
really
really.
anything of note.
Don't got anything else to identify?
Can I finish my book?
Ah, yes, you can finish your book.
Fuck yeah, let's fucking go!
Oh,
All right.
yes.
I'll keep
so you
casting
end up.
Lesser Restoration so that, issues aren't a thing.
How many times do you use it?
I'll use it twice this night. I'll use it once every future night until, it's
All right.
until we fix it.
Okay. So Scervo, you gain back 2 hit dice instead of 1.
All right.
Anyway, sorry I interrupted.
Yeah. But Paimon, okay, you finally finish the Anarchist Cookbook. You now have what is it? You now have okay, wait, do you have history already as a skill?
I have +3 on history.
Well, are you proficient with it?
Oh,
Well,
I
now you're
should be.
proficient with it when it comes to explicitly politics.
Explicitly politics. Okay. I mean, that's perfect for her.
Um, Other than that, okay, wait, you can already make bombs. You can already make bombs out of trash. You can already make food provisions out of trash. So what's it? You have mastered the art of bomb throwing. Bombs can now be lobbed an extra 10 feet.
Ooh, real nice.
You got the nice flick of the wrist.
You know,
Also,
your one
you get
usable wrist.
yes.
Oh my gosh.
Also, you get a +1 bonus to any sort of throwing of the sort.
Ooh.
Whether it be rocks at the Capitol building or whether it's bombs at a rally you just don't like.
Okay then.
I mean, it's Anarchist Cookbook, so.
Yep.
That's great.
It's hilarious.
And now you can add timers to bombs.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet.
You can set things for a maximum of 6 days with fuses.
Not bad.
What you need to bomb 6 days from now?
Well,
It gives you
sometimes
plenty
you
of
don't
time
want to be
Oh, no.
if you're a political dissident.
Like one day is already a bit of a stretch. You set up the bomb, hope it doesn't get found, and make it to the next town over.
The 6 days would allow you to go about it business as usual for 3 days and then skip town so they don't get suspicious.
I mean, I guess.
Exactly.
Go business as usual,
Oh.
skip town. Okay, I guess I can see it.
It's still a really long time, and it's like, good grief.
Yeah, there's a lot that can
Hey,
go wrong in that.
Who
amount
knows?
of
We
time.
might have to do that.
We might. We might.
Oh,
I'm just saying there's a lot that can go wrong.
That-
It'd have to be a
That's what the
well-hidden
last
bomb.
thing is. Okay, so you know that skill that they made lizard men get rid of, where you can turn
Cunning artisan, where you can make javelins and shields out of your fallen enemies.
Yes, you can do that, but with trash.
Okay.
So you
Cunning
can flavor it, as in you can like make rudimentary firearms with trash, because that's what that's what the
boomsticks.
anarchist cookbook does, or at least actually does.
Normally it's shields, clubs, javelins, and darts and blowgun needles.
But it's firearms now.
Yeah, so you can make rudimentary boomsticks.
Our little trash goblin can make a friggin' redneck boomstick. I love it.
I'm so excited.
Oh,
The little
loving your
trash
character,
goblin.
Maddie.
I mean,
I just commit more war crimes.
I mean, a dragon's breath shotgun is a thing in the rules of the firearm system. That is a shotgun that shoots fire.
Oh man, if she shoots one of those, she's flying back like 50 feet.
All right.
We have found a rocket engine for Paimon. Boom.
So she literally is. She's Marty. That's what she is. You know the short guy from Pirates of the Caribbean, Marty.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm like Marty, my other D&D character. I'm like Marty doesn't do that. But it's a different Marty.
Yeah,
Marty
the Pirates of the Caribbean
fire
character.
the shot. You're gonna climb on the deck, fire the shotgun, and fall back in the boat.
That would work. That could work. Oh my god. That's so
You could just fly by shooting the shotgun behind you.
yeah, if I have
What is
enough
she, Ashley
strength
from
to pull the trigger.
Overwatch?
It'd be like a pulse drive engine.
Like out of what was that, the A-Team? Are they trying to shoot down that other drone? No, they're trying to fly that tank.
I'm not flying no tank, fool. We're flying a ship.
Well, that was a scene in I think
Yeah,
it was
I-
the A-Team movie, and
I
it
know.
was
I
it
know.
was so ridiculous and amazing.
I know that. I know, and I even made a.
But
I even made
that's the
a comment.
extent of what the Anarchist Cookbook does.
Excellent. The
Yes,
Maddie got
let's
some good
go.
stuffs.
It's mostly just
Yeah, I
a
did.
skill junkie book.
I should
I
probably
get to
learn.
build bombs now, and I get to build more war crimes with trash. So
I should probably have Scervo learn flying at some point, like flying his ship. You know, just
Yeah.
to make sure he has proficiency with air vehicles.
I mean, technically, Ticker doesn't have proficiency with spelljammers, but like he's building this spelljammer, so like I feel like the person that builds something would know how to use it.
Yeah, at least
Mhm.
somewhat.
It's a very controversial statement.
Yeah.
Well, like in this case at least, like I'm building the spelljammer, so I feel like I should know how to use the spelljammer because it's custom built, you know. And a
Oh,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah. You know how to use it. I guess that's like a thing I should add. Paimon, if you don't have proficiency with firearms, you can't use the firearms effectively.
well, she would have proficiency with all firearms because rogues have the necessary proficiencies for that.
Never
Yep.
mind then.
Yeah,
I'm
rogues
gonna.
have proficiency
We
with at
can
least
get.
one martial ranged weapon, and they have proficiency with all simple ranged
Yeah.
weapons, which means they have
Can't we?
proficiency with all firearms.
Can't we literally get the proficiency with airships or spelljammers just by taking a class at the library?
Probably.
Yes.
I'm
I
reading
mean,
up on the spelljamming
probably
helm.
a hell of a lot
and it's
easier
not
than that.
saying
Probably.
anything about needing proficiency.
Well,
The only thing
yeah,
you
but
need to run a spelljamming helm is to be a spellcaster.
that's the 5e
I could give-
Spelljammer book. It's not all that good, so
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
I was just,
I
I
could
was
literally just
reading it.
use Mage Hand to use Thieves Tools, so I don't need to use both hands.
oh yeah, you can use Mage Hand to use Thieves' Tools with being a arcane trickster.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna keep the dagger. I'm gonna keep the dagger. I want a
It
friend.
says funny things to her.
Oh,
Let's hope
she
it
Yeah,
loses a hand, but she has a mage hand.
I was about to say let's hope it doesn't turn her evil, but I'm pretty sure Paimon's already chaotic evil anyways.
He is, yes. He is.
Either like if she's not that, she's a hard chaotic neutral.
She's like on the borderline of chaotic neutral and chaotic evil, but she's leaning more towards evil.
Yeah, probably.
Rather appropriate that it would be a demon possessing the dagger then, because you know.
Yeah.
Chaotic.
Oh my god. What if one of us played like an atheist character who had a sword that was possessed by a god?
Well, the thing about
I'm
atheists
gonna
in
do that
D&D is that atheists in D&D don't disbelieve in the gods. They believe that the gods are not worthy of worship.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, what if the guy just actively for some reason didn't believe in gods despite he's just like, "Oh yeah, no, I have a voice in my head, but I'm pretty sure I just have a psychological problem."
Yeah, it's just me.
Yeah,
That's what I've
meanwhile,
been told all my life. It's just in my head.
meanwhile,
It's
God,
just me.
no, you
I can
fool!
just pray about it. Pray it away. It's okay. It's never gone away.
Yeah.
I
Anyways,
prayed all my life. I've given up.
Anyways, we
Nothing
are
helps.
ex-distance from.
Okay.
We are ex-distant
Yeah.
from the.
You are 2 days distant from it. Oh
Yes.
yeah, Paimon. Intelligence check again.
Oh goodness.
Because it's the second day. Alright, 14. The dream becomes a lot more clear. You seem to be at a you seem to be at some sort. This place seems familiar to you. This is your hometown. And over the Shoot, I forgot how this was formatted. I knew I should have
Mhm.
written this down instead of trusting my memory to remember it.
Oh, the
Oh.
classic DM trouble. They, instead of writing it down, they believe they can trust their fool brain.
But yes, so it's almost like looking back into the past. You see a couple of the people that you have associated with, and they are talking to a strange hatted man with glasses. The conversation is something unclear, but a handshake is kind of exchanged with a few coins. And then the demon voice just appears from behind you. You have now become a character in this. It's like, kill him.
Yes, why do I want to kill him?
Because he's going to make your life miserable and is thus
My life's
terrible.
always been miserable. What point in time are you talking about?
Looks like a good time.
I don't know.
Why do you always think it kill? Oh my god, wouldn't it be hilarious that the anarchist is just like the entire time talking to this demon? Don't you know that killing is never the answer?
Of course not. Blowing them up is.
Meanwhile, proceeds to
to
kill them with
kill.
everything but the knife.
You have to give me a good reason to kill somebody, and I'll kill them. I can tell like myself some like really good reasons to kill like these people that I'm with. You know, like the scaly man. He's too scaly. He's too weird. So I could kill him. That's a good reason.
Do it. Do it now.
No, you don't tell me what to do.
Okay, fine then. Maybe later.
Okay,
Doesn't
fine.
kill people out
She just kind of
of dagger, not because she doesn't want to kill them, but out of spite.
I'm sorry. I swear. What if like after a while of this happening, it's just the demon reduces to a crying heap in her own mind? I
That's
just
hilarious.
Dealing with
want
a
to
child.
taste your
Paimon's just all like, no, you can't get to. Why? Because I said so.
It's like,
Oh,
I just,
shoot, that's the other thing. You identify kind of like the demon's appearance. It appears to be like some sort of skeletal rat with giant horns.
of course it is.
Jesus Christ, you're so fucking ugly. You should kill yourself.
Okay then.
Jeez.
Wow.
You
Paimon
know
on the
where
match
I'm
kind of
from.
convinced the demon to kill
Oh,
himself.
I'm sorry. That was kind of mean. So I'm sorry about that. You've been kind of
I
nice.
accept
So
your
I'll be
apology.
nice. Thank you.
Real quick, I got a question for you, Spencer. Can I make
Yes.
like an intelligence check to figure out how long we have until the attack happens?
I feel like that would be memory, and I feel like that would be wisdom over intelligence.
History?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, history.
I have proficiency with that
20.
now, but thanks to the genius rule.
All right. Okay. Suggesting that it's been a total of 13 days, and was going to end in about a month. There were a couple of days beforehand. We're going to add, give or take, 6. You have roughly 11 days left.
Holy crap, that's less than I thought.
Yeah, we need to get cranking on this thing. Get recruiting, get the stuff going.
Yeah.
The
Thankfully,
thing I'm
all
gonna
right,
ask for
Green, I
might
don't have to
put-
sleep.
Yeah. Scervo unluckily needs might be out of commission for a little bit after I do the thing I'm doing.
I All right. So
I have
day
no
3.
clue how Spencer wants to rule it. Whether it's going to be a magic thing or if it's going to be a frickin' ASMR video. Don't worry, we'll get to it.
What? Okay, so what was it? So by the end of so third day happens. You travel 2 more tiles until you get those boost engines. And then by the end of the day, you end up getting like outside the walls.
All right.
We should probably
Perhaps
land here.
Perhaps we should
Probably
wait
for
for
the
morning,
best.
though.
Probably for the
I guess
best.
outside the first set of walls, not the second set of walls.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's good.
perhaps, though, we should wait till morning and then land. Stay up here in the middle of the air for the night where we are safe, and then go down and climb down and walk back into the city.
Yeah.
That might be smart. Don't want to tussle with a purple worm just outside of the city, just like we did the first day.
Also,
If I
don't
remember
forget
correct-
about the undead to come out.
If I remember
at
correctly, we didn't actually fight that purple worm. We just looted its corpse.
We
You
got
had
lucky.
to deal with a giant worm when you first got here?
Others
We got
did.
lucky.
Aha. I would be careful when dealing with such creatures. They're very poisonous. Unless, of course, you're one such as I who is immune to such toxins.
We managed to recover quite a lot of venom.
Useful. Very useful.
Quite usable. All right, let's give ourselves a. All right, I guess we'll take our rest here.
Yeah.
And then we'll land in the morning.
All right.
10 days. We have a week to do this. Holy
The
thunder.
night goes by peacefully because
We're in the
Paimon
sky.
finally talked to the rat man. Well, that too. The rat demon. It is now morning again. 10
All right.
days. A giant clock appears on the.
Holy
top
crap! We
right
are
of
going
the
to be
screen.
cutting. We're going to be cutting this close, quick and dirty.
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, bring it on, Mr. Ticker, on the double.
Yeah.
All right. So you
We might want
guys,
to pick up the pace.
you guys spend half the day just traveling upwards to the pyramid.
Yep.
In a, what's it? You guys are on the ground, right? Or are you guys
Yep.
still in the
Mhm.
ship?
On the
Yep.
ground.
On the ground.
On the ground. Put the
Okay.
Duchess away. It's mine.
The Duchess is put away.
Yep.
You guys spend half a day climbing stairs. It is a very egregious journey. What is it? Clara starts sleeping on Ticker's shoulders
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
because she is tired. She is pooped.
Yeah.
All of it.
Clink will hold up her umbrella.
Yeah.
We're,
I assume you guys are immediately going to Belladros.
Yes.
that would be
Might
smart.
as well.
We have absolutely zero time to waste.
Yep.
All right. You guys walk. Well, listen. When you guys get close to the building, the doors immediately open, but not as listen, not as shoot. It doesn't seem to be triggered by you because usually that happens closer. Instead,
Yeah.
the B team comes walking out.
Uh-huh.
Ignore them. Ignore them. Walk right past them.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
I mean, I don't know these people. I just look at them and there's like,
Yeah.
I'll tip my hat as I walk past, but we don't have time to be fooling around with anything.
Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah. they're fine. Whatever.
Okay.
They're fine. Whatever. Let them have
I
their
mean,
let them
more
have
than
their
likely,
glory.
Ssadaar has never met these people.
we have
They're
a
They
just
different.
glare at you,
more
except for the
foreigners.
Kenku, who just kind of waves at you. It's like, oh, hi, friend.
I went back.
And then you make it. Oh, so you walk by the B team, and you make it to Bellatros, who is very, very giddy at the moment.
Does he look
Because
like he has another orb?
In a good mood today.
he doesn't have one orb, he has two orbs.
Which
Which
ones?
one?
He has the silver one and the amethyst one.
Okay.
Okay, so that still leaves black and red and bronze.
Yeah.
All right.
I think I know where the bronze one is, and we can probably go after it afterwards, assuming we have time between. I think I know where it is.
Yep.
Does kind of suck that we lost like the amethyst one, but I mean we
Yeah,
never.
we lost the one we had an actual lead on. Oh well.
We haven't lost the red one. We have a lead on the red.
Yeah.
And we have a suspicion where the black one and the bronze one are.
Yeah.
Oh
well.
It's like,
Please.
yes, well, for this month, I guess you guys are not the employees of the month. He then puts
Well,
out the B team onto the thing.
Yeah. Lurdavox approaches. Well, your day did just get better, sir. And presents him the green.
What's it? His left eye gleams with arcane energy. Ah, yes. This day could not get any better. Until I had the Eldritch Amulet in my hand myself. He then takes the orb and then places it with the other two, and they're just all three of them are just kind of on the table, and he is finally just sitting up in his chair. Come, take a seat, as a lavish couch just kind of nudges you into it.
All right. Rest my servos and me tentacles, because I am two different people. One very floppy and one very rigid.
I'm only one very rigid person.
Yep.
I
You're
believe
squishy
you.
on the inside. Anyways, go ahead.
I believe you understand the protocol thus far, though I guess Lurdavox, you are new. It's a shame what happened to the rest of them.
I feel I must take partial responsibility.
Yes. That is a bold and thoughtful decision you have decided to do. But yes. Ask one thing that you required of me, and I shall do my best to fulfill it.
I did not think of what to get Lur.
I have an idea. I think I figured out something.
Okay.
What?
Would you happen to have a Tome of Understanding?
A Tome of Understanding. A second.
Yeah.
I gave you a similar item in Curse of Strahd. Basically, it's just a book you read, and when you're finished reading it, your wisdom score goes up by 2.
Okay.
I think I gave you the intelligence version in Curse of Strahd.
Yeah. So he brings up a kind of floating will-o'-the-wisp type orb thing as he slowly. You see him kind of like swipe in different directions on it. From this angle, you can't really see much what he's doing, but he looks over it and was like, there it is. He then proceeds to grab into the will-o'-the-wisp pulls out a very old book. This was in the library. I had acquired it from the fellow before things got heated, and now I give it to you.
Ah, yes. Thank you very much.
When you say heated, what exact do you mean something happened in the library recently?
It wasn't recently. It adds to the kind of conundrum of the reason why I'm not allowed to. Well, I have restrained myself from getting these myself, or these orbs myself. Let's say I've upsetted the balance of power by moving here.
Yeah, that's not scary.
You know
at
what?
all.
This makes the most sense for Lur, and it's abstract and weird, and it doesn't really help, but it makes the most sense for his character. Just, I think I would like a recipe book, something with recipes not normally found, perhaps ones from other worlds, realms, even.
Ah,
I've always been curious to try other things.
ah, you too are a man of knowledge. I shall see what I have at the ready. He then goes back to
Yeah.
the will-o'-the-wisp, starts flipping in several directions. No. Maybe. No. Too posh.
Too posh. uh,
And then he proceeds to pull out a large tome. And it, this is a well, this is a cookbook from the best, well, only the finest restaurant in Sigil, where they offer accommodating meals for many species.
Lurdavox trying his best, tucking into two of his back tentacles to prevent himself from drooling. Very interesting.
Ew, girl, keep it in your pants.
Sigil recipe book, I think, is what we're going to call this, I guess. Or is there another official name to it, Spencer?
Cager recipe book, because that's the demonym for sigil.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
What?
Cager. That's the demonym for sigil.
What?
So demonym means what you call someone from a place. So like the demonym
German
of France is French.
Yeah.
For sigil, it is
French,
Cager.
English. Yeah, French, English, German,
Right.
American.
Yeah.
Though strangely, Eberron doesn't actually have a demonym. I'm partial to Eberoni, but it doesn't actually have an official one.
Pepperoni, like pepperoni.
All right. All right, that's good on Lur. Okay, I guess what I already know what I'm going to do for Scervo. Did everyone else get their asks?
I haven't
John
asked
and
you.
Maddie haven't gone yet.
Yeah.
I'll go. I lost most of my favorite tools when I was betrayed. One of them seems to be able to shapeshift. I would very much like something similar. Out of character, I'm asking for an all-purpose tool. I'm just trying to word it in a way that would be, in character.
Sensible. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
Ah,
All
yes.
right.
The all-purpose tool. It is amazing.
Mhm.
Well, it's Bellatrix is not very pleased with the humbleness of what you have given him. It's like, so he thinks that he will do one better.
Yeah.
He he goes over to basically a different will though this time, and starts flipping through several things until he finds what he's looking for. Aha! He pulls it out. It is a platinum encrusted all-purpose tool.
Okay.
Fancy.
In short, it's a +2 all-purpose tool.
Okay.
Oh wait, and then before he's finished, Bellatrix also asks you to wait as he holds two fingers, up to his forehead, and then just starts his eye turns into a shoot, I forgot what they call it. It's blue. It's into a fiery kind of blue. As you see on the tool, it starts engraving a property of, and then it spells out your name in your native language.
Okay.
Aw. That's cute.
So property of, and then what looks like a bunch of kanji.
He then passes it back to you. I believe that I've improved on my Thry-Cream.
Magnificent in its intelligence, in its elegance.
You're too much.
Now,
already,
Jesus.
What about you, little one?
But I
I'm letting their asks
Can
go
I
first.
have labels on that say what they are? Because I almost had a big ass bird fall in love with me because I dropped the wrong bomb on them. I dropped it in the gullet. Yeah, that's how it works.
Let me do you one better. Let me see your hands real quick.
I stick out
That's
my
a
little
knife.
tiny hand. My little tiny hand because the other one's holding the dagger.
Oh.
I kind of pictured you holding out both hands, one of them clearly holding a dagger, and he's like,
the other one's just open hand.
Yeah. He's just like, huh. All right.
I mean, you haven't stabbed me yet, so.
Listen, if you were going to stab me, you would have. It's like, wait, you trust me? If you were going to stab me, you would have done it a while ago.
Yep.
He placed. He was so suddenly, or at least appear both of your hands, a pair of fingerless gloves appear.
What they do?
These are spell thieves' gloves. Okay, this is a magic item. Another magic item I've made specifically for Paimon because Paimon says the right words for all of these things. Okay, so all right. So while wearing these gloves, you can just freely identify magic items up to 3 times a day, including but not limited to your bombs. As well as like scrolls of of just spell scrolls, so you don't have to use the spell scroll, or at least to figure out what it does, or at least if it's an unidentified one.
Well, it doesn't have to
other
be
than
on your
that,
list to know what it does. Yeah, it doesn't have to be on your list to know what the spell is.
Yeah, but
Okay.
you can just you just know what it is outside of that. Other than that, well, they are spell thieves tools, so listen. So you can store up to listen. So either a listen. So you can store up to one spell in each glove. If you are storing your own spell, it just goes automatically. However, if a spell is thrown at you, you can make a what is your spell casting modifier?
Hers would be
Oh my
intelligence,
goodness.
I believe.
+3.
All right.
No,
So
Oh,
what is it? So you can use well, you can make a Arcana check to steal a spell. Depending upon what level the spell being thrown at you, will be an increased difficulty,
Okay.
and then you can throw that spell back later. Well, as a reaction, you can. It's basically like big counter
throwing
spell.
Okay.
Nice.
That's really cool.
Yeah. She can
I'm just
basically
curious.
Yoda the lightning back.
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Or
What
Iroh,
level
if
spell
you want to
can
be
she store in that?
go. Let's
I'm just curious.
go.
What level spell can she store in that thing?
How well is it? Whatever level that she can get with her Arcana check.
Okay. Fun time.
So it could go from cantrip all to the way to 9th level if she is lucky.
Or just rolls, or just has enough benefits to the roll. Because there are
John?
multiple things, or just has enough benefits to the roll because there are many things that can add to a roll. Bardic
Ah.
inspiration, guidance, borrowed knowledge, cognizant, all sorts of other stuff.
Mm-hmm. So it effectively works as a kind of like a spell storing rank.
Yeah, in a funny way, because it's technically 2 spell storing rings, and you can take someone else's thing.
All right.
This adds interesting possibilities. It's like I'm a full caster, so we could just be like, "Hey, Paimon, you want a one-time use of this thing?"
And harbingers get access to like every fire spell.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
I have right now fire spells I have prepared. I have Flame Strike, Fireball, and Burning Hands, plus Chromatic Orb.
Sadly, straight harbingers don't get meteor swarm. You have to be a meteoric harbinger to get that, but they do get Ring of Fire.
Ooh.
This is true.
So they have
This
to
is
be
true.
a fruity harbinger instead of a straight harbinger.
They have to be like it's not just on the list. Meteoric harbingers get meteor swarm though, which is like the ultimate fire spell.
Okay, so if they're not straight, they have to be fruity.
Sure.
No. It has to work with space rocks instead of germs.
They gotta be flaming.
Fruity.
Well, flaming.
No. The flame one is the
gotta be a
volcano one. They get
little
Ring of Fire.
You gotta be a little.
Ring of Fire is still a really strong spell. It's a lava spell, so it's just like, oh, guess what? I get to create a massive burst of lava out of the ground, and it also creates a stream of lava.
Flow lasts for a D12 hours. It's amazing. I wrote it.
Yep. It was written specifically for the Fire Harbinger. But clerics and druids get it too.
All right.
But yes. And then Bellatrix finally looks over to Scervo and says, "And finally, you, my dear captain."
Scervo opens the compass on his hand, witness it, looking at how it's spinning uselessly, then claps it shut and immediately says, "Seeing as we're likely going to be engaging in a naval battle of some fashion, it might be in both our best interests that I be in a better state. I have the simple ask of being restored, or at least having some level of maintenance. As his eye flickers in and out.
Hmm. I am not familiar with your model scheme. It seems to surpass my banks of books that I have collected over the years.
There was another one in the city not too long ago. They might be able to, if you ask, if we ask him, he might be able to provide the information.
Oh, that is intriguing.
I don't think he was part of your contract. It seemed like he was just looking for me.
Who is this individual?
His name is Captain Dreadfuse.
Dreadfuse. Ah, yes, he did sign on. I will bring him here if you are willing to wait. I don't have two-way teleportation at the moment.
How long do you think it would take?
I do not know his location, so it might take a while. It might take a short amount of time. Let's give him a call. Was it? And then a third will-o-the-wisp comes by, and as it starts like doing the voice call, it's like, "Is this Dreadfuse?" I mean, ooh,
What up?
this is going to be kind of strange, but
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, don't worry. Don't worry. Who is this, and how did you get this number?
This is Belladros. Ever
Yes.
since you signed the contract, I have had your number.
Yes. Yes, I do seem to recall that. Is there something you needed?
Well, there seems to be a how do we say this, brother of yours that needs help.
Wouldn't happen to be talking about Scervo, would you?
The very same.
I'll be right over.
And now, the call ends, and now we wait. And roughly about 30 minutes he shows up. You guys are just kind of
while we're
in your
waiting,
chairs at the time
while we're
being.
waiting.
I don't know if you want to have
I do want to talk to Belladros while we're waiting.
Yeah.
All right.
While we wait for Dreadfuse, do you know a place we could work on the ship? Preferably
Yes,
not particularly far, so that we do not have to spend long traveling.
Yes, we don't have a lot of time, but we do have something somewhat functioning. We'll need weapons and proper thrusters, if I am to believe what Mr. Ticker says.
As well as the parts to construct
You
maneuvering
can
fins and
throw
a few
things
other
nuts
parts.
in your mouth.
Yes.
Gosh, take it.
We also
Yes. I had the things ordered, and they are here. They are waiting at at the Mechanic Guild. I believe some of you have met them. They're a bunch of dwarven fellows.
How about that?
And then he gives you kind of like the location on a proverbial map.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll need to We'll also need to do some recruiting, perhaps around the city. We'll need people to crew the ship as well as, and if the battle gets as scrapey as as I hear, we might want a few spellcasters on board to cast long-range spells while we fire full canvas.
And
Neat.
and a location to actually do the construction would be useful. A
Yes.
safe, preferably a safer location than out in the desert, if possible.
Yes, yes, we have the location ready. I believe the roof of the building should be big enough.
Okay.
Shoot, I was gonna say something else. What was I gonna say? My mind's blanking on me.
Probably something about the recruiting.
Oh yes, yes. As much as I would like to join you, I must set up ground, the ground position to distract them long enough for you to not take the brunt of the force per se.
Yes, we only have one ship. It'd be best to aim for a surprise maneuver.
Yes, I
They will-
believe I have a cloaking device. It's experimental, and we don't know how long it will last. But I believe we can get you in quick. Or I believe we can get you in silently as long as things don't go awry.
They often do, but in warfare you often hope for the best but prepare for the worst.
Oh, that's gonna be
Smart words.
That's gonna be such an epic moment. Just position ourselves in the middle
Yeah.
of the fleet and fire
Yeah.
a double broadside.
Yeah, we need.
Inside and then
Yes.
just watch his eye fall down a storm of lightning and just
Although I
fear,
will say,
my wrath.
although I will say, I don't have exactly that much experience in surprise combat in a vessel. I'm not unfamiliar with sneak attack tactics, but in my experience, two ships tend to see each other from quite a ways off. This is having an element of surprise opens up many new possibilities.
Perhaps, if need be, we could even drop the flag and pretend to be a portion of the enemy fleet, temporarily, of course.
We'd need one of their flags to be able to pull something like that.
Yes, quite.
Haven't flown. It's really fascinating. I'm all talking about all this battle, and I'm thinking about the ship, how she is right now, and I haven't flown those colors in. Blimey, that's about 1,760 years.
Yes, we get it. You're old. Oh.
Well, time just sort of gets away from you. Speaking of which, I've never actually seen a mirror. How bad is it?
Oh, a mirror? With that, just kind of a mirror, transmogrifies in his hand as it kind of like goes to like this small pool of quicksilver into a full-fledged mirror.
Scervo looks into the mirror. Bloody hell! Well, no wonder nothing's working right. Stern engineering, I'll give those workers that, but blimey, it's a miracle I'm even still standing. Haven't I killed over after all this time? Looks at Ticker.
I'm really not sure.
Run on stubbornness and spite, I am. Looks back at the mirror. I mean, this is just, it's good call. Like, called for them repairs. I can't foreseeably go into battle like this. I'm just. He snaps off a tooth from his jaw. It's I'm falling apart. Well,
You
almost-
mean you didn't know that?
well, I haven't seen a mirror in nearly 700 years. It's been all I've had are these bleeding backup messages telling me all sorts of things have been going wrong, but they've just been blaring all the time. I just have to look past them. I swear, the second Dreadfuse gets here. I assume comedically that's when Dreadfuse shows up.
Yes.
That would be hilarious.
All right, I'm here. What's all that? So you're finally seeing why you look a sight. You bloody didn't tell me that I had one foot in a grave.
My friend, I think you have a bit more than a foot.
More like, yeah. Honestly, I'm still.
You're
Honestly, the
both
whole
deep
time
in
I
the
was
grave,
talking
bro.
to Dreadfuse looks past Scervo. Honestly, the whole time I was talking to him, I was afraid I'd watch him die in front of me.
Oh, this is that bad.
We've made stern stuff, but staying functional like this. Mate, how long have you been out? About 700 years by his count. Mate, nothing, and I mean nothing, metal should survive something like that. You know that. I know that. Why is this a surprise? Come on, I got the schematics up in me mind. We'll get you fixed up. No, I'm not going anywhere unless you're staying with me, brother. I'm not making. Not that I don't trust Mr. Belladros's integrity here, but I don't want to risk anyone just making off with me important bits. That's how Spinner bit it, and I am not dying like LD 14776. Nobody's dying like Spinner. Now, come on.
I turn to Ticker, and they're just like, is it always like this?
Real quick, out of character. You haven't, Ticker hasn't known Scervo for that much longer than you have.
Yeah,
And
he doesn't know that.
What's he supposed to know that?
How am I supposed to know? I've known Scervo for maybe. I'd met Scervo maybe 2 weeks before I met you.
Was it even 2 weeks?
I think it was longer. Might have been 3.
It was more than 2 weeks.
Okay.
Because there was the time before we got to Jazirah. Before.
Yeah, I said maybe 2 weeks, which is around 2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
So that I'm not the only one who is confused. That is good. That is good. No, it is not good.
It is a miracle that he continues to function.
Yeah.
Those poor sods.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just happy I got to throw in that Captain Spinner thing. Captain Spinner, he got scrapped to pieces. Anyways.
Yes. So we just want to declare. So Scervo Dreadfuse probably go off. Are we going to say that they're out of commission for the rest of the session? Or at least for the next couple of days?
Probably the next couple of days. I have no
bef-
idea what everyone else is going to do.
Before Scervo leaves,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ticker will say, "While you're out of commission, I should probably keep the Duchess on hand so that I can begin to make the necessary modifications."
Scervo puts the Duchess in his hand. He's like, "If I don't come back, burn her over the ocean. She deserves that much."
You'll come back.
Treat her well for me.
You'll come back, Captain.
After he leaves, I'm just muttering to myself loud enough for everyone else to hear.
Yeah.
Bit paranoid, that one.
Oh wait, yeah, they should probably, while they're doing this restoration, that's probably something they should probably do the greater restoration and get rid of the thing.
Like that would be part of the stuff, like.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, so yeah. Before you leave, Bellatrix does it kind of kindly like closes the doors. It's like, one moment, Scervo.
Yeah.
I believe you have a Nehru inside of you. I've always wanted to study these things close, and now I have the perfect opportunity.
What? Brother, when did this happen? It just happened. It just happened a few days ago. You up and got possessed by a macro. I'm surprised you know what they are. I've been sailing 700 years longer than you, boy. Bickering like brothers do.
But yes,
it's gonna be so much. It's gonna be so much fun when what were there? 16 of them.
15.
15. When 15 of them are throughout time too.
You
gotta give me a list of names.
Oh, I will. I will. I'll even give you model numbers because I care that much.
But yeah, so while the two of you are still kind of bickering, well, not bickering, but just kind of throwing back and forth, Bellatrix produces a not a jar, a urn with magical runes placed onto it. And then just kind of, so while you're still talking, he opens up your chest plate, thrusts his hand deep into you, and then as you listen, you, gosh dang it, deep into your chest, you do take 10 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right.
But by the end, listen, and you lose 2 hit dice, but by the end of it, the Nehru has been ripped out of you and has been placed into the jar.
Yeah. Dave, bloody hell, mate! Watch where you're sticking your fingers. You've had worse. Come now. After that business back in Porto, I'm still surprised you came out of that one. Pissed off. Let's get you some. Also, we should probably get you some new threads while we're at it. What? Pretty sure you're wearing the same thing as last time I saw you.
The unsaid rule that everyone wears the same outfit every day.
Scervo never changed his clothes.
With Ticker, it's just a coat and a scarf, so...
Scervo hasn't had a change of clothes in 700 years. It's amazing he has clothes right now.
Well, there's no such thing as sea moths, so you're good.
Yeah.
But yes, so the two of you, so Dread, the two robot skeleton pirates leave.
Yeah, there's Yeah, likely what is happening, since this is apparently having nothing to do with Beladros, it's if you will, Spencer.
Perhaps.
Likely what happened is Scervo, as Dreadfuse took Scervo aboard the aboard the Cobalt Crow, which is his ship, and probably went to the bay where the rest of them are, because
All right.
that's where they could probably manufacture new parts for him.
Ah, gotcha.
It is outside of this realm, but they'll be back.
Yeah, Scervo's
Yeah.
first trip to the Astral Sea is going to there.
Yep. Yep. He's gonna come back and have a joy of a time.
I should mention that the Cobalt Crow probably functions very differently from the Crimson Duchess as a spelljammer, because
Probably.
the Crimson Duchess is custom built, whereas the Cobalt Crow is probably less so. Like it's
It was
probably
definitely
well,
it
like
was
custom,
definitely
like it's custom modified, but it's more standardized.
probably because they're definitely, because the others definitely just sort of modified their vessels how they saw fit.
Yeah,
And they all just sort of naturally evolved into being spelljammers.
yeah, but they were kind of evolved in a more standardized spelljamming way.
Yeah.
Whereas the Crimson Duchess, first of all, it's built by it's basically the brainchild of a single guy.
Yeah.
And second of all, like it's gonna be built quick and dirty, so there won't be a lot of, at first at least, there won't be a lot of the same safety features that a lot of spelljammers would
Yeah.
have.
Yeah.
Like, for example, one thing Ticker would love to do is put like a glass dome around the Mythalar. He ain't doing that for this part of the construction because he doesn't have time.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You're
we're
gonna
gonna
have
want...
to set up a do not touch sign.
Yep. We already have one.
Oh,
We already have one, so it's covered.
a second do not touch sign.
2, just to be safe. Okay, so you guys are probably gonna have to go around doing the recruiting while Scervo's out of commission.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, first I'm going to be studying my tome very, very, very thoroughly.
I'll just gray out his character there.
Plundering the old.
What is it? Okay, so, what do you guys want to do now?
I'm gonna start heading
Talk
for
to
heading.
Beladros some more, ask like
I was gonna
questions.
I was gonna start
Oh.
heading to the Mechanics Guild.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
you could do
By
that
the way,
too.
one of you might wanna return any and all of our library books that we may have checked out,
Oh yeah.
just to be sure. Because I don't remember if I checked out any books, but if I did, I probably gave them to somebody to give back for me.
The cookbook that I have. Did I rent that one or did I buy that one?
You
rented them.
Okay, so I'll go return that. Who
I
else
will.
has
I'll
books?
give him.
Wait, I feel like you did buy a cookbook.
Actually, no, I won't give him that
in
book.
the
I'm gonna need that
market.
book still.
Okay, so I have a cook. So okay. So are there any other books that need to be returned then?
Not right now. I was going to return the airship maintenance book, but I figure I should probably keep that for now.
Yeah, probably for right now.
All right.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, I'll hand over any books
I can pay any
that
late fees just
would
in
have
case.
had.
Like, I can pay any
Scervo
late fees for that.
handed over any books he may have had. I don't remember if I actually checked out any books. I know he looked at a few of them. I just don't remember if he actually checked any out.
And
I don't think
as
No,
pretty much
no,
as Ticker
mostly.
leaves, he's going to tell Paimon, next time you see your employer, could you inform her of where I am staying currently?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Yeah, we should definitely talk to her about Clara,
Mhm.
because I love the girl too much to want her to be on that
Well, yeah.
spelljammer while we're doing something insanely dangerous.
Yeah, I assume that Bella probably has a safe house somewhere,
Yeah,
and we can probably send Clara to wherever that is.
yeah. We need to tip
Temporarily.
her off that shit is hitting the fan.
Yeah. And
Mhm.
also inform her of the situation.
Yeah, Sure, whatever you say, Mom.
That's dad to you.
Oh, fuck you, Grandpa.
No, I'm definitely Grandpa. That checks out.
I'm just being nice. You're more like I don't fucking know. You're like my great fucking great. I don't fucking know. You're just
You're
fucking
Captain
older.
Fleshies
Stop
now.
counting. I don't think you're going to be able to count high enough.
Yeah, no shit, Sherlock.
Okay.
Is there a Sherlock?
Okay. Spare my. Okay, yeah, those guys are off.
According to this calculator I found online, 700 years is about 25 generations.
Wow.
I
human
could have
How
definitely
many is
used
it
that
for
for.
rat people? Or
Yeah, how
mouse
long do
people?
mouse folk live? Like, not as long as humans?
Not even close, man.
Like 5
They
years?
live like 10 years, don't they?
Let me check
Yeah.
the thing, because it has it
Oh,
on
it's
the...
more
Like,
than
we always
10
talk about
years.
how Paimon's the
Because
child, but
Paimon's
she's
like-
basically middle-aged.
They live 40 years.
No, she's literally she's 3.
Okay.
So she's a teenager in mouse years. Or
That'd probably be something like
With-
30 to 40 generations in mouse folk years.
Give or take.
I should have used that calculator for Marie because man, I had to do all that math myself.
There you go.
Give that, to find out who.
In fact, I'm just gonna put that. I'm just gonna put that in random.
How close she is to.
How close she is to the
Strahd.
former Strahd.
Yeah.
I never actually gave an
know,
actual
she's
year,
like
depending on
25.
how long it has been since Sergey died. So
Yeah, I know. I just I estimated through like Reddit and everything, and like just gave an estimate answer, and it was mainly just like 25 or something.
okay, 25 generations.
Yeah,
Okay,
give or take.
yeah, 700 years seems about appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyways,
I mean, we did say that Scervo is pre-Strahd, so
yeah.
Yeah.
which is hilarious
So the
to me.
timelines do match. So by pure fluke, the timelines match up.
Yeah, exactly. It's just I find that so hilarious that Scervo literally has boots older than Strahd.
But what he's up is
and by
more organic.
and by extension, older than the vampire killer.
Yeah, exactly. He's literally older than that entire campaign.
He's older than
Well,
like the entire
not
Belmont
even
clan.
campaign.
Yup.
Well, he's not older than Bahamut, but Bahamut's not exactly Bahamut at the moment.
Yeah.
Anyways,
He might predate whatever happened to him, though.
Probably.
I'm given that whatever happened to
Probably
him
by a
happened in the last like.
Blimey, Scervo, you missed a lot.
Given that whatever happened to him happened in like the last few years, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Blimey, Scervo missed a lot.
Anyways. Back
Anyway, we have
Anyways,
digressed.
so alright, so the only one that hasn't left is like is Paimon.
Oh yeah, that's
If
right.
you
I
want
can
to
still
stay
play
talking
Lur.
to Bellatrix. Or Lurdavox. Lurdavox hasn't left either.
So if I don't need any library books, I probably would have dragged Lurdavox with me to go with Ticker, so that once I finish reading the tome, Lurdavox and I can stock the galley and fix up the galley and get all that.
And probably
Yeah,
also
fixed
do
before
some
the two
recruiting.
Yeah, probably do some recruiting.
Yeah,
We
should too.
Okay.
We should likely do some recruiting, like the captain said. He's going to be out for a while. Know any good spellcasters? Perhaps that Medusa lady in the shop.
Oh,
She's quite pleasant.
he's a good friend of mine.
Well, why don't you go? Well, why don't you go ask her for a favor for a friend? Couldn't hurt. Besides, defending one's home and business seems like a reasonable cause to me.
I like the idea that
Perhaps,
Ssadaar
but
is
first I
completely
feel like-
oblivious.
Yeah. She's like, oh my god, it'd be like I know that Spencer probably wants us to pay her or something, but I just still just want to imagine that she does it completely for free just because she's like, I'm sorry, you're going on a ship. I need to protect that ass. I mean, my shop.
Snake, they don't have that kind of muscularity.
Bro, like, still, man.
I
Yeah.
believe we had that
You
get it, you
conversation
get it.
when we first decided that.
Yeah.
Yes, but first, I feel like before we go recruiting other spellcasters, it would be beneficial if I had a bit more prowess with my own magic.
Yeah.
Hence the toad.
But Lurdavox should still do
Paimon,
recruiting because that thing takes like a week to learn.
what are you
takes like a
doing?
week to read.
Yeah.
Well, it
Yeah.
takes a week to read unless you. What is it?
It's-
Okay, so.
It's
It
48
takes 20
hours over 6 or fewer days.
Yes, but still.
Yeah.
Technically, okay, you could get 24 hours. That just means one level of exhaustion. And you could do 48 hours, but that'd just be 2 levels of exhaustion, which just go away in 2 days.
Or it could do, 1 second, I need to do math.
16
hours a day for 3 days.
Yeah.
We have 10.
Yeah, but still.
That leaves.
Yeah.
And even then,
Okay, so
well,
that's what those are doing.
I could also do 12 a day for 4 days, and then spend the other 4 hours doing other things like recruiting
That would be a
and
good
fixing
idea.
up the galley and stuff.
That would be a good idea. I recommend
Definitely
that.
focus on the recruiting because we can stock the galley
Yeah.
later. Like this battle is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
take like not that long.
Okay, yeah. So actually, you know what? Want to do 4 hours recruiting, and then I'll do 12 hours on the book. So who all do we want? Okay, so we got Anastasia from the magic shop.
Yeah.
Who
Well,
else?
we might want to recruit the C team wherever they are. They seemed like they seemed
C
like
team-
pleasant folk.
The C team has John's wizard, and it
Yeah.
has Mortimer, who's gunslinger. Yes? Question mark.
Do any of them have a propensity for gambling?
Yes.
And
Oh, okay.
what a red
Well, we're
dragon
going to
has
say
a
that
gambling.
Probably not.
Mortimer, was it? Okay, Mortimer is probably at the arena betting on ostrich races.
Oh, more than likely, yeah.
And then there's the multi-headed
I bet
dragon.
60,000 gold on Yabba Dabba Doo.
Dude.
Unfortunately,
Nah,
Yabba
man,
Dabba
nah,
Doo
man.
stumbled.
All of his money is on Wubba Wubba Dub Dub.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like, unfortunately, Wubba Dubba Dub Dub stumbled and had to be put down in front of everyone.
Bumper. Cast blight.
Oh, that would be made into an event. It was like he'll be put down by fireball.
Flames.
We have a roast ostrich.
Pillar of fire out of the sky.
Everybody having roast ostrich at the stands for free.
Yes.
There was actually a guy who calculated how many times you'd have to cast a fireball to cook a chicken.
How many?
I don't remember. It was a lot though.
Is it? So it was more than one.
Yes.
Okay then.
Let me go find the video and I'll tell you once I find it.
All right.
Okay. Come, Mr. Lurdavox, let's go find ourselves some minions.
Oh, but yes,
Minions is a harsh
come on.
word, isn't it?
You're the last one leaving. What do you want? Do you want to say anything to Belladros, or do you want to do anything?
Thinking of just going. Let me meet with you.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
Okay then.
Yeah, we kind of got.
listen,
Yeah, plan.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to go
Oh
get
yes.
some work from Bella.
Oh yeah.
Get
We should.
Okay.
little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We should definitely. We should definitely pick up Gretchen and Robnar properly this time, and remember that they're part of us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what should we do
Paimon,
with them in the meantime?
Because you're the last to leave.
Probably have them go work on the Spelljammer for now.
Okay.
You
Maybe
once
even have
again
them
see.
No, they can't help us
Uh,
with recruiting. Never mind. So they'll probably be good for the Spelljammer right now.
Yeah, especially Brobnar, because he's our big strong boy.
Yes, he is.
Big lanky boy. But Paimon, so as you leave, some hooded figures come in. They seem to have blindfolds on. You recognize them as kind of like the priests and priestesses of like that one church, was it that one tiny temple that you went to? And they greet Bellatrix as like, ah, yes, I believe we have another meeting today.
Are you? I could go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I don't
372. That's how many fireballs.
Oh wow.
Wow,
Oh.
that is a lot of fireball.
But yeah,
At least
so
at least
Roll
it's
that
cooked.
night.
But is that 72 fireballs at third level or 72 total fireballs?
Not 72, 372
Oh, 370.
Oh, okay.
at third level.
because you're like barely grazing it
Because
technically.
the fireball only lasts like 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted.
But yes, honestly, Paimon just sees like the people entering Bellatrix's estate, and I don't know if Paimon cares enough to stick around.
Maddie?
Yeah? I was
Are
going
you sticking
to ask
around?
the dagger. I was going to ask the dagger what he thinks.
He says, listen, the skeletal rat demon is like, I don't like those people. But then again, I don't like anyone except you. You're okay, I guess.
Friggin'
You're great.
tsundere ass and evil knife.
They worship some fake god. I don't like gods, especially fake ones.
You know about
if you're gonna worship something real.
Like me.
we just check it out?
You do you. Obviously, nothing good is gonna go down.
Jeez, if you say I'm gonna die, I won't do it.
All
Wait,
right.
what
Would
did you
you
say?
rather earn some money instead?
I cannot hold money anymore. So no.
That's the money. Okay, fuck you. Okay. I really don't want to stick my nose in that shitty business and go make some money. I don't know. I just
Hey, what's Scervo's charisma?
10. I was about to ask you that same question.
So let me get this straight. The two guys with the worst charisma in the party are going out to do the recruiting.
Explain to me what else you propose you propose we do?
The pyro is doing underground shenanigans. The engineer is building the ship. And the leader
captain
who
is
actually
Lord
has
knows
charisma
where
went off
in
to
the
go
astral sea.
He went off to go get fixed, so that leaves the two wisdom-based cooks to go collect the minions.
Okay, and what's better than food?
The two wisdom-based cooks
You have a
who
point there.
eat
Good
people are going.
That is
the
another
only thing that makes
detail.
me go to events, man, is food.
Yeah, so maybe that's what we should do. Cook a big potluck and try to trick people into joining.
Yes,
That is true. We can bribe them
exactly.
with food.
Welcome people to the neighborhood.
Wait a second.
Neighborhood cooking coming right up.
Wait a second. Give me an hour to
I'm
cook up
like
the
a
sheep so we can
cookout,
literally
yeah.
bribe them with food.
Yes,
make
exactly. That's
some
what I'm saying.
I will make some
Okay, you know what? Paimon is going to check out the cult.
All right.
Paimon is going to check out the cultist.
All right.
All right. Okay. We're gonna start with Paimon first.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna go use the
All
restroom
right.
while you do that.
So what is it? I guess make a stealth check to sneak in if you want to sneak in.
I want to like just go barreling through in there, man.
$28. You have the stealth.
Sweet, let's go.
All right. So you kind of sneak in behind them, as they're going in, and they head to not the room that you usually go to, but there seems to be a full-on kind of meeting hall. Where there's like a lot. There's a big table in the center with a candelabra above, all lit by the will-o-wisps that Belladros summons. They all sit together, kind of in a circle. Belladros is off on one end of the table, as all of the priests and priestesses and and just other uh, figures from that church just sit on the other side. Belladros is so I've heard a bit about your religion. It seems intriguing. What exactly is it? And then some a older looking gentleman out of the group just just starts talking to Belladros, and and he doesn't introduce himself by his name. It's just kind of you're just kind of going off of what they look like at the moment, as he starts saying, "Ah, yes, our God is a merciful one. He can cure all illnesses, such as yours, as we've discussed." And then Belladros on the other side is like, right, that is intriguing. So to make this clear, we need the Eldritch Amulet for this to work, right? And then the other figures is like, yes, it is our sacred duty to open the tomb and get the amulet. That way we can finally bring our God's vision to realization, and and to bring about a new golden age onto this plane, as well as Sigil. Belladros looks a bit skeptical at this man. However, he has a convincing argument to go back on. Well, that he's listening to. So, what does it take to join this religion? Ah, we have a ritual in which you too will see the true face of the divine, such as we have here, however, it will blind you, but the blindness is only temporary, for you will be able to see all afterwards. I think. Well, then it goes back to Belladros. I think I'll hold off for a moment longer, but your offer is intriguing. I will retrieve this amulet, as I've made it my mission to do so I may rid myself of this. And this is the first time that, listen, Paimon, this is the first time that Beladros has ever taken off his mask, and beneath he is horridly scarred. Think like Anakin from the end of episode 3, kind of scarred, as like his red flesh is just on the surface. It seems that he is under the effect of some sort of disease. No matter what I do, I can't seem to cure this, but if your words are true, then this eldritch amulet will help. Yes, it will. It's like, Beladros puts the mask back on, and it's like, I believe we have spoken enough today. I'm not thoroughly convinced that I will hand it off to you later, or that I'm not going to join your religion. I do not really confide to the will of gods per se. I'm not a cleric, you see. I have more matters in the realm of the study of magic. So be it then. Until next time. With that, the priests, the procession of holy people leave the building.
So real quick, a god bringing a new golden age onto Sigil, like that ain't happening. Like the Lady of Pain rules Sigil, and literally in Sigil, no god can challenge her because divine magic doesn't work in Sigil.
Ticker.
I'm not
Keyword.
there.
Well, no. Okay, not Ticker, but John. Keyword God. You assume too much.
Well, it sounds like they're talking about a god. I'm pretty sure they did say it was a god.
They did say it was.
Like, realistically, yeah, it's probably an elder evil, but still.
Yeah.
Still, they have to go up against the Lady of Pain.
Yes.
She took down Vecna at his strongest.
Yes. Do you see the problem?
Yeah. If what they're saying is true, yeah. If what they're saying is true, this thing is a threat to literally everything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm pretty sure not even the luminous being would be able to win that fight at that point.
Crap.
Which, for reference, the luminous being is basically the overdeity of overdeities. So,
Lovely.
Anyways, so the conversation ends. You hear the entire thing, Paimon. What do you do now? You're still in this building.
So after leaving, I'm gonna scamper out.
Okay.
You might want to scurry that information towards somebody who knows a thing or two about Sigil.
Yeah. Like Ticker.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess make one more stealth check.
That's
24.
bad.
What are you talking about? That's a 24.
No, I was saying the situation. That's bad. That's bad. What that is. I mean, I don't fully understand it, but I'm one of those guys who looks at it and is just like, well, what the heck is it? It's not good. I can tell you that much right now.
Paimon, you scurry off. as you just kind of like inch your, so while the door is closing, you inch your way out and with like your fur scraping across the thing, but it doesn't make sound because you have a lot of fur. Well, it's scraping across like while the doors are closing, if that makes sense. So you squeeze your way through.
So I just looked up out of curiosity. So apparently the headcanon that the author of the book that the luminous being was in actually accepted that the luminous being is basically the DM.
Right?
Oh my god, that's really funny. I just kind of picture it's like not even the luminous being can take this. Spencer?
Yeah.
Spencer, you okay?
I mean, at that point, yeah, the luminous being can literally take anything because it's the luminous being. But the thing is, it doesn't get involved with anything.
Yeah.
But yes, you leave. We're gonna focus on everyone else because Paimon had a bit of exposition dump. Well, it's not really exposition. It's more like just story stuff. So we're gonna start with the person who left first. Okay, second.
Yeah,
We all know what's happening with
we already
Scervo.
know what's going on with Scervo, and we don't want to get into details about that later. If we ever go to the Siren engineering Mark II area, whatever I decide to actually call it, that'll be a thing later.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Ticker, you make it to the engineering guild where it seems that they've already been. It seems that they're kind of already in waiting for you. As when you show up, the dwarven woman at the front desk like looks at a piece of paper real quickly. It's like, hey, it's Ticker. I believe we have business to talk about.
We do. I hear you have parts for me, and a place to work.
Yes, we've cleared out. Listen, so while you look around the guild, you realize that a whole bunch of cannons are being built. Not
Yeah.
like cannons for a ship, because that's happening in a different part, but like cannons for like anti-air type stuff.
Yeah, anti-air cannons.
Yep.
As they are currently also being worked to set up ground defenses.
Yeah, basically flat guns.
Yep. We're gonna need anti-air guns.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, we don't have any space here on the floor, but our roof has an immense amount of space that we've kind of reacquired from the surrounding buildings and kind of made it a lot flatter, if it makes any sense.
Yeah.
That should work.
We've repurposed their houses. So here, let me show you. And so after traveling through a long disposition of different, different different projects of ironwork being made, many flat guns, you make it across a couple of catwalks up until you get to the roof access, where they already have all the stuff laid out.
Okay.
It just kind of needs it all connected. You have four other people to work with.
Okay.
Yeah.
This should do nicely. Thank you.
You are welcome. We'll check back we'll check back at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Mostly because that's when the night shift takes over. And you can continue working if you so wish.
Yeah. I just realized
I suppose I have to. Don't have much time.
I just realized that Ticker probably looks at the Duchess and then realizes that he actually has no clue how the hell Scervo actually deploys it.
I'm sure he figured it out. He's an artificer.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
can figure
yeah.
it
No,
out.
no, no. I
Heck,
imagine
he
it
could
takes
cast Identify on it if he had to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying it probably takes Ticker like maybe 30 seconds to figure it out, but he probably initially goes,
It's just
"How
like,
does
did you do
Scervo
that?
do
How
this?"
did you-
Yeah, he
Okay,
could cast
but holds
he
this.
could cast Identify on it if he had to, and that would just tell him how to use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's probably like,
He's
how did he do it again? Oh yes, that's right. He did it like
pulls
this.
this. He pulls the cork. He puts it here, and then it. Ah, okay. So it was a lot simpler than I was making it out to be.
Yeah, I'll deploy the Duchess.
Yes.
Yeah.
You will get start on the first leg of the journey,
Well,
which is
I will climb on board, and I will put
Oh, yeah.
Clara in the captain's cabin.
Yeah.
Because she was still riding
you're
on my
the one with
shoulders.
Clara.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put her in the captain's cabin with Clank.
You probably hit her in your coat when we went to Beladros's.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah. It was probably easier to keep her under your coat than it was to keep her umbrella.
Maybe. Anyways,
Especially since we were moving at pace.
Yeah, point is, put
Oh shoot! Technically, she could survive inside of the bag of holding because
Yeah,
she
she
doesn't
could.
really need to breathe.
Yeah, but anyways, point is, I put her in the captain's cabin with Clink, and then I get to work.
Yeah.
Okay. First leg of the journey. They are connecting the boosters first.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
make a
Tinker's Tools check.
Tinker's Tools check.
Do I get any bonuses because I have the book on airship maintenance?
Yes, you double your proficiency bonus.
Okay,
Excellent.
I already do that, so
Is
do I
that
add
a
it
double
again?
of his double?
Do I triple it or what?
Yeah, we'll say triple it.
Okay,
All right.
and then I'm going to use the all-purpose tool to give myself guidance.
All right.
So, because
so you have,
I would like the additional D4 because why not?
Yeah.
you
Alright.
have 12 plus 2 plus your dex.
Plus intelligence, actually, which is
Oh,
4.
intelligence. Okay, so plus your
Plus my
intelligence.
proficiency bonus 3 times, which is 12.
Yeah, 4 plus 12 plus 2.
No, you don't actually get a bonus to the tool check with the all-purpose tool.
Meanwhile, Scervo's halfway
Oh,
across the universe
That's
getting
that's a
pulled
37.
completely apart.
37. You got the alignment just right. It fits yours. It fits your standards of how something should look.
Yeah.
All right.
But okay, that's like 6 hours, even
Yeah.
with the help of 4 dwarves with high strength. Most of it is just moving things into place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
Meanwhile-
riveting it on. Well, okay,
Yep.
maybe not riveting because that would be
Bolting it on and attach and hooking things up to the Mythalar and hooking things up to controls near the helm and yeah.
Yes.
Meanwhile, I kind of picture. I can't help but picture this kind of epic montage of Ticker building Spelljammer stuff. Meanwhile, halfway across the galaxy, Scervo is basically experiencing a restoration video.
Scervo's basically having a spa day.
Yeah, like he's getting completely disassembled, having bad parts just removed, new parts constructed, and having any parts that are still good, if there are any, fully restored.
Yeah. As it goes back to Ticker, one of the dwarves is set on fire as 3, 2, 1, test.
Yeah.
As they test the boosters, oh.
It would be a weird magical fire actually, because Spelljammer engines would not be fire because otherwise the entire ship would catch on fire because phlostogen is incredibly flammable.
Meanwhile, and then it cuts back to the frickin' to the friggin' to Scervo as it's like the reverse footage of those of the T800 getting constructed. I mean, the dude's pretty much a frickin' nautical Terminator. uh, so, oh my God.
Okay.
Phlogiston,
So,
not phlogiston, phlogiston.
Yeah.
all right.
All right.
Now we finally move to we
To
move
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
to
Yeah.
yes.
Tweedle ugly and Tweedle uglier.
All right. So
I'll let
what
you
is the
decide
plan?
who.
Perhaps we should make some snacks or something like that. Food is
I'm-
bribery, after all.
That is a good point. First order of business. Did they happen to have any? Were there any allies this group had before I joined?
We do
them?
have 2 waiting around. I should go get them.
That would be a good idea. Is there?
Okay.
Is it at the
2
residence? We could prepare snacks. We could prepare the food there, as well as, and perhaps create a campaign. And if the shop's on the way, perhaps you can ask Miss Anastasia.
The shop is on the way.
All right.
Shop is on the way.
Wouldn't hurt to stop. Take a look at what we need while we decide what we'll cook. I'll make dumplings, of course. They are quite filling.
Dumplings. Lovely.
Oh, trust me, once you've had some of my dumplings, you won't want to ever stop. Trust me. I would know.
All right.
As he stuffs another one that he probably made yesterday into his tentacles.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah. Good question. To refresh my memory. What did we have? Ration supplies at the hideout, or
I don't-
well, maybe. I don't
I'm
know.
not sure about that actually. I don't know.
The
because
only
of-
rations I can think of is that Ssadaar has that cactus fruit.
It's true.
Yes. So yeah, we'll want to
And I have
go around
regular
and
ration.
buy stuff, and unfortunately,
Yeah.
I don't think Lur
And
actually has that much gold on him.
I have gold.
Honestly, okay.
Oh yeah,
I feel
Lur
like there
doesn't
would
have
be
any
rules.
gold on him.
Lurch is supposed to have gold on him.
Yeah. We
all
never
right.
talked about how much gold he's supposed to have on him.
To
We'll
be fair, monks
say.
don't start with much gold.
Yeah. Well,
Well, okay,
yeah,
you're
yeah,
not
he's a
starting.
hermit.
You are far from starting.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You've gotten 2 paychecks, and we'll say that you've spent like a sub amount of money. Okay. We'll say that you have roughly 150 gold pieces on you, so roughly $1,500.
All right, good. 150. That's a nice good number. That's enough to buy the food we need.
Plus, I have 456
Good.
gold and 5 silver.
Well, let's make for the shops. Give me your shopping list, and we'll split them. And I'll pay for it up front. We'll split the money later.
Fair enough. Okay. Do we just want to make an extra large thing of dumplings, and then? Because I mean, with my cook's utensils, I calculated my cook's utensils modifier is plus 11. So.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you just want to make a large batch of that, then that's fine.
Yeah, we could do that.
You might want to get some basic meat of some kind for the more carnivorous ones.
Oh, absolutely.
For the not vegetarians.
Yes, absolutely. Get some meat ones. Get some. Might make a couple batches, and then we'll call that good.
Thank you for reminding me that showing up for food is a thing. Bribery with food. We are doing this.
Yes,
Of course,
we
you
are.
are welcome.
Yeah, we are the cookmen. Let
We are
us.
the cooks. We are the cooks with no charisma. How are we going to get people to join us? Clearly, we're going to do what we do best.
Yeah,
invite
yeah,
people
yeah,
to
yeah. The cooks with 0 charisma. We are-
Wait.
Oh,
Wait. We remember we gave a green dragon the best meal he ever had.
Oh,
we
absolutely.
could use this.
Yes. Use
We
the
could use-
skills at our disposal. we
And we can satisfy
we will
a
begin.
gluttonous dragon. We can satisfy anybody.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, and because of how my dumplings work, they can't not be satisfied after they eat a pound of my food. So I just need to make a bunch of pounds of dumplings, and we're just gonna be freaking
We're just
set. So, for
I mean, with
tonight,
Chef,
we
with Chef, I
make a
could-
feast.
with Chef, I could make treats that give temp HP, but I don't think we're gonna need to do that.
Yeah. So freaking.
Okay.
But at a higher level, my steamy goodness will get to a point where it's like, where you literally get more hit points just by eating my dumplings.
all right.
Like, and it's not like temporary hit points; it's maximum hit points.
Oh, lovely. So it's
Yeah,
like the aid
so-
spell.
Oh yeah,
Lovely.
yeah. So we'll
okay, so
we'll stop
you
by the
head to
shop.
you head to Witches of the Valley, trademark.
Yes,
Mhm.
registered trademark.
Mhm.
Currently so as you walk in, Anastasia is currently putting things on the shelf. It's like, hello, hey Ssadaar.
Hello there. We have a proposition for you. A associate of ours is building a large spell jam. He's taking Scervo's existing ship that we reacquired, I guess. Well, they reacquired. I don't know the full story. And they're attaching it into a spell jammer. Could use some additional crew. We were wondering if you would join us. Could be quite interesting. Also, there is word I hear of maybe an impending attack or something from GIF. I don't really know.
Oh yes,
Check
I've
out
been
the engineer.
Ah.
The engineer, he knows more.
Oh yes, Ssadaar. I've been so busy lately because everyone wants to be buying out all of our potions, all of our things. As you look around the store, you
Yes.
realize that most of it is empty, save be for like spell scroll materials. For some reason, we can't sell those.
Well,
It does seem to be well,
it's
I think it's like quite the revenue influx.
Well, it's a good job that I wasn't looking for magic items today. Yes, as he looks around, realizing that there's literally nothing he could make use of in the current stock.
We even sold that funny bag of devouring that you found the other day.
Oh, well, now that is interesting.
You found a what? You had a what?
Bag. Have you not heard of a bag of devouring?
I've heard of a bag of devouring. I used to have one.
Oh.
You see, I didn't know what it was, and I tried to keep snacks in it. I was not exactly happy. I was not exactly happy once I found out what it did.
No, it's called a bag of devouring for a reason.
I was swindled.
Clearly.
But yes, Ssadaar, make a persuasion check. I forgot that seduction is not a thing.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be an
Do I have
advantage if
advantage?
she's already
No,
in him?
we're close friends.
Yeah.
You have no bonuses.
Yeah, my check is literally +0 because my charisma is crap and I have no proficiency. Yep.
Congrats, you succeed.
Oh, hey!
Oh, it's just such an easy.
I'm like, basic. I'm a desert hermit. I don't talk well with people.
What would it literally taken a nat 1 for her to not do it?
What is it? No, she has some reason. Her reason is she has a store to run, so it wouldn't be a nat 1, it would have been a 3.
Okay.
More time with my crush or the store. It's such an easy decision. Immediately has a close sign on her store.
At the store.
Cuts to a closed sign on her store. Where's the silver hair lady?
She is currently, what is it? She realizes what's going on between Anastasia and Ssadaar, and so she gets up out of her chair and she sits in the chair that clarifies, yes, she is the shopkeeper.
Yeah. You know what? I need to have Lur look around, look at them. It's just like, what's going? So let me see. Would that be in? That is
perception.
Insight. No, that's an insight.
Insight. Yes, definitely insight.
Oh, holy crap! I did.
I'm basically just been like, yeah, there's the shopkeeper.
So that's a 23. That's a 23 from Lur.
All right. You see that Anastasia is definitely into Ssadaar, but Ssadaar isn't quite understanding the situation.
So yeah. He understands that Anastasia is into him, and Ssadaar is a bloody idiot.
Yes.
He's just like,
It's difficult reading cues, okay?
Yeah. No,
one who's not
as someone who's confirmed on the spectrum, I fully understand.
No. It's interesting because he has max wisdom. He has +5 insight, but
Yeah,
yet his
I find
charisma
that.
is 0. So it's just like,
This is abysmal.
Well,
so
I
in
mean,
theory, I should know that you're doing something, but what? I have no idea.
Well, I mean, I have it with another character. I literally had him before a big ball. I had him claim he's never danced before. And then when we rolled to make sure that he didn't absolutely destroy the dance floor with his incompetence, he freaking crit. So he was like the most amazing dancer on the floor. Like it was his hidden talent, apparently. I was not expecting that at all. I expected him to make a bumbling fool of himself like he always did, but then he surprises me by actually making a truly romantic evening. Yeah.
We need to decide because we never talked about this. Once we get them to agree to help, what do we do? Do we send them to the ship? Do we be like, okay, follow us while we go get more people because the ship's under construction?
Yeah, that's the thing, because I don't know if she can actually do much to help with the actual ship, but we should definitely meet with her, have a dedicated meeting place or something to discuss strategies and things like that. Perhaps have her, and perhaps maybe stock on.
And wait. We're going to our base, our ground base. We could just have that the meeting location.
Yeah. We could do that for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, until, of course, we start having an actual Duchess to talk on, because we could totally use that as a talking point for things like, so that way people who are even working can hear.
Yeah, and then, at the very least, the Ogre Wizard and Brobnar and the Dragon, who all have decent strength, we could actually send to the Duchess to help, particularly with construction.
Yeah, I don't know how she can help us currently, but
she's a spellcaster of some kind.
Yeah.
So maybe she has something like levitate or telekinesis or mage hand or something like that.
Well, you're her friend. Ask her.
Spencer, do I know any of these kinds of things about her? Question mark.
Well, yeah, you know that she is a. Well, she is a. What was it? Okay, that's what that person was. Yes, she is a high. Well, she is. All of her levels are basically in wizard, and has. What is it? Well, she has a. Well, judging that how she kind of manages the store, she doesn't really use mage hand and all of that, so that's probably not one of the spells that she has. She has a lot of destructive based spells.
Oh. Ah, yes. Okay. Kindred spirit.
Ah, excellent. So she's definitely going to be helpful for the oncoming
so probably
invasion.
something along the lines of an evocation wizard, and we have me as a harbinger. Lovely. We have 2 damage casters.
The ultimate power couple.
Abjuration, that's what it is. She has abjuration spells.
Sorry. Let me amend what I just said. The ultimate serpentine power couple.
Who's the ultimate power couple then?
Yeah.
Who is the ultimate power couple like that you're specifying that with?
Ssadaar and Anastasia.
Well, like, no, you're specifying as the ultimate serpentine power couple, but who's the ultimate outside of that then? Because you have to specify that.
I have no clue yet. For right now,
he's leaving it open ended.
Yeah. It's open ended because Kalani and Varut never became a thing, despite my disappointment.
He had a war to finish. He had a country to go back to and fix up.
Meanwhile, Kalani had a war to start, then finish.
She had a war to start. He had a war to finish. They're like, I'm sorry, but duty calls. Salute. Leave.
Yeah. All right. So yeah,
we have an abjuration wizard. Lovely.
Yeah.
Time to go get groceries.
Oh yeah. We should purchase our
plus
stuff.
Plus, with the Medusa, we have the added benefit of anyone who tries to give us trouble. She just lowers her sunglasses and glares at them, and they turn to stone.
She's fun. So we'll get our grains and prepare for the thing. We should probably have her regularly meet with us at points. Not sure how to have that swing, especially considering the whole store thing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, granted, the one lady is taking over, but there's still a thing because Anastasia doesn't live with us, and
yeah. Tell me, do you have other things you need to do around here for a little while, or are you going to leave with us now? The ship is still being worked on, and we have some other errands we have to do. So we can always come by later and show you where the ship is parked.
Yeah. That'll be fine. If you want to contact me anytime.
Of course.
Lurch looks between those two, then he's just gonna shuffle towards the. He's gonna quietly, while they're talking, talk to the shopkeep. How long has this been? How? Just a very brief. He says this quiet so that those two don't hear.
Keep in mind, Ssadaar has a passive perception of 19, so you need to be very
sneaky. But just how long has this been going on?
Ssadaar thinks that this is about friendship.
Yeah. Yeah. So he just leans in to her. How long has this been going on?
All right. I've worked with Anastasia for about 5 years. No, not that long. 3 years? 3 years. I don't remember 5. So about 3 years, ever since she moved to this location. Ssadaar comes by kind of on a bi-weekly basis, and they have this kind of back and forth. I don't think she's quite gotten the thing yet.
I think he's rather daft. I think he's rather daft. Should someone tell him, or should they try to figure it out themselves?
Judging that it's been 3 years, Anastasia's not going to be the first to say. You should probably say something. I'm not going to say
Yeah,
anything. I kind of enjoy this.
He'll,
Lurdavox is like, one needs to stop. This Lurdavox is like,
yeah,
watches for 5 minutes. It's like, this is painful. I need to fix this.
yeah. He watched for 2 minutes and went, This is painful to watch. As someone who hasn't been in a true relationship, this irks me on an internal level. Just kiss, damn it! Anyway, yeah. So, in response to that, he'll tip his straw hat with his hand, and go back to Ssadaar. Come on, we need to get to the shopping.
Yes. I raised my fez up and set it back down on my head, and was like, "See you later."
See you soon, Miss Anastasia.
Oh, definitely.
Ssadaar, what do you think of Miss Anastasia?
Well, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Well, how good of friends are you?
Very good.
I
think.
As he's looking at the ingredients in the other shop.
In the general store.
Yeah.
What was it called? Harry Harrison's.
Yeah.
Harry Harrison's.
Yeah.
Well, I just point with my staff in here. Harry will have the things we need.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. The store is called Trader Jonathan's.
Oh, Trader Jonathan's. Yeah. But and I was like, Fat Harry will have what we need.
Yes, he will. You still haven't answered my question.
No. He's like, I think we're good friends. We're good friends. Great friends. I think. At least I hope so.
Well, Well, they say you visit two times, at least bi-weekly. Is there a particular reason, or is it just because it's the closest magic shop?
Well, you come in here to come here to the Spire to get the supplies, because out in a native village, a good ways north of here, stop in and all these and I just gesture with my hand. Outsiders, very unwelcome, except for her, of course. But then again, she's serpent-like, like the rest of us, locals. It is fun seeing and talking with someone who understands. Besides, you get strange looks from all these foreigners, especially the small ones. They're like, I think you're going to eat them. I mean, I would. But that's just so much hassle and paperwork.
Lurdavox,
do you know what is involved in getting a gnome for gnome stew? It's so much work.
Lurdavox just looks at Ssadaar. The only thing showing anything remote to his completely veiled frustration is the fact that one of his tentacles is twitching. Yes, I understand what it's like to have bizarre looks. Most people think I'm going to eat them. Calm down, Harry.
Lamp oil, rope, Bob's, it's yours, my friend. So listen to them.
He's like, they're yours, my friend, as long as you have enough rupees. Please
Harry's
don't
like,
eat
the
me."
corner slowly sweating as a Naga and a Limpet are just conversing quietly in a corner.
Yeah,
Just thrashing about and being unable to get small humanoids for soup.
yeah. So it's just get the get the stuff we need from get the foods we need from Harry.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be
Oh, Harry doesn't sell food.
what? Oh yeah,
I'll
it was
find it.
Joe's, you said.
Listen, no. Like Trader Joe's doesn't sell food. They sell like provisions, but that's like salted jerky.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
My mistake. So we don't
Yeah.
go into Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
So if
okay.
we go to the market grocery store thing.
Yeah.
Yes. You go to the bazaar and you start.
Yeah.
You go to Trader Jonathan's. Forgot that he doesn't sell this stuff.
Yes.
Harry Harrison's
That's right.
still there, listening to your conversation, not too
Yeah.
keen on it.
Just-
And then you guys go to the bazaar where you just kind of shop around in
Yeah.
the colorful tents.
Yeah, get all the foods we need, the meats, the veggies, the stuff to make the dough. That'll
In total, we're
Yeah.
going to say that it is actually. Do you want to haggle?
Oh goodness.
I mean, neither of us are that good in persuasion. Do you have proficiency? Question mark.
no.
What's the price pre-haggle?
I want to point out that I am an illithid. The best thing I could do is potentially intimidate someone, just because but even then, I have a +0 to that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm with you.
Oh.
I could flare my snake hood, but again, I have +0 to intimidation.
Yeah, we are both like. How is it that we're both simultaneously the most unapproachable people, yet also not even remotely intimidating?
Okay, so pre-haggling, it will come out to 80 gold pieces. Because
Considering how
at
much
this
we're
point,
actually
they're kind of scamming you.
Would I, being a local, know that they're scamming us? As in, like, that's an outrageous price. Not necessarily that they're scamming us, but that price is ridiculous.
Oh,
That it's way too high.
Yeah,
Actually-
because that would be investigation.
You know what? I'm gonna do something because I don't need.
Sure, I have +1 to that.
All right. Do that.
Boom.
17. Yeah, the price for the materials would be way too high for what it is.
What
But
should
then
it be?
again, that's the nature of of haggling in markets. They usually start very high, and you're supposed to say a low price.
What would
so,
would be a much more reasonable price be?
Okay, are you trying to go for reasonable, or are you trying to go for stupid low, so that you settle on a medium?
What would I know be a reasonable price so I know to undershoot it?
Okay, a reasonable price for the materials would be around 20 gold pieces.
20. Okay. When he says 80, I actually like cough, and my hood briefly flares like cough, and I'm like, sir, do you take me for a fool or something? I would think 12 would be much more reasonable.
12, you say. Make a persuasion check.
Well, and
Yeah, 12.
I did take 12.
Ironic.
Ironic.
How?
All right.
You said 12-year-old 12. What the? You gonna play in liar's dice, son?
All right. You make a good point there. For you, I'll do 46.
I think on it a bit moment. That's still a bit high. What about 18?
Make another charisma check.
Hmm.
13. All right. 36. Final offer.
36.
That's fine.
36. I can live with 36. That's
All right.
that's
You
18
paying
each.
it or Lur? Or do you want the split?
What?
You
We can,
want to pay
It's
it
a nice
or do you want
even
Lur?
number that can be split.
yeah, we can split it. It would be 18 each. 36.
All right, minus 18.
Alright. Okay. We leave with our groceries.
We're gonna move to Paimon real quick because by this time she would have had something to do.
Yeah. Shopping episode part 2.
No!
Kind of.
Man, it's worth. Big right.
The
Maddie.
revengeance. Shopping properly this time.
What is it? What are you doing?
Me? Oh god. Should probably find things.
Doing what? I can barely hear you.
Oh, sorry. I should probably find one of the guys in the group so that I could tell them what I just saw and heard.
Oh yeah.
All right. You technically
I'll
know
probably
where
go
everyone
for the
is.
smartest
Ticker.
one. Ticker.
Ticker is at the
Yeah.
engineering guild, which, if I recall correctly, was near the shops. So there's
Yeah, it
potential
is near the
for you to-
shops.
So there's potentially for you to run into the two of us.
Aaron?
I guess like roll perception check.
Perception. Oh goodness. Okay. Oh, okay.
Okay. The Illithid stands out, but Ssadaar, being a local, just kind of blends into the scene. So you managed to find the two people. Well, you managed to find the two while they are busily haggling for price on dough for dumplings.
Yeah.
Can I just like? Okay, so I see them doing that, and
Yeah,
like, can I
get
just?
We
Steal
pay
the
our
dough?
food. And we're about to head out.
Can I just steal the dough from them?
How?
I
How?
mean, you can make
like
a sleight of
3
hand check.
Oh, no. I have a serious question though. How's she going to do that? She's like 2 to 3 feet tall. I don't know how tall the Illithid is, but I know I's kind of standing up and like 6.5 feet tall. And if I'm carrying it in my hands, that's like a good 5 feet off the ground. And an
You're
Illithid
carrying
is
it above your
I
head?
will find him.
no.
The Illithid is taller than you.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
will find a
just
way.
head. My point is, it's way above her head, not above our own heads. It's about chest height, but it's way
I
above
got a
her
nat
head.
20. I got a
Oh, and apparently my computer crashed.
The nat 20 was so bad that it made Brad's computer crash.
All right.
I'm not saying any 20. I see 15 plus 5. What are you talking about?
All right. Paimon looks around her. She sees a she sees a large cushion on the back of a camel. She takes it, and then kind of like that scene from Indiana Jones, she switches out the bag of dough for the large cushion.
All right.
Well, as she also like jumps up for a moment, as it all just happens seamlessly. The amount of weight is measured to be the exact same, and you have no idea that it's been switched.
I feel like it would be pretty obvious if a bag of dough was replaced with a cushion. There's a pretty big difference in weight. That'd be a pretty heavy cushion.
Yeah, it's like
It's
one
like
of
a
those.
memory foam.
Well, not memory foam. It's like one of those sandbag kind of cushions. Like
Oh, yeah,
a bean bag.
okay.
There we go.
Okay.
After that happens, this is purely because I feel like this would just be the logical next step for something this absurd. Lurdavox is gonna look around, and then he'll check the bag. All right, did we need anything else? Do we have every... Look at the cushion.
I'm gonna book it.
Yeah, and he'll look back at the shopkeep. Are you trying to scam us?
Hey!
This is outrageous!
This looks like a cushion, you fool.
Make
Are you
all right.
Are you just
Make an intimidation check.
Oh my god.
You have advantage because not advantage. You have. We're going to say you have a racial bonus of +3.
Yeah, because it is a
I'm getting
pissed off illithid.
flaring and then my staff is the runes are starting to glow on it.
Yeah. 16.
16.
So you have advantage.
You
have
the
advantage.
shopkeeper is a bit taken aback, but it's like, all right, I can offer you. While I didn't mean to listen. I didn't sell you that. Though I can offer you a discount on the next purchase.
Skeptical raised eyebrows.
Tentacles are writhing. Tentacles are.
What is that?
Oh god, I can't. Sorry, I can't think. I'm not used to being a Karen. I'm much because you know what they say. You know the true nature of a person when you see how they treat service staff. I'm a nice guy. I am an offensively nice guy.
I would like to request the manager.
Yeah.
The area starts pulsating.
No. Bear in mind, I'm a man-eating monster.
And you're standing next to a snake who eats gnomes and goblins and things and as soup.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
due to his
merchant
octopus
is
face, his face is pulsating a few different patterns as he's.
What species is this shop merchant?
He is one of those dark fellows from earlier, I believe. Okay, so
Ray
Ssadaar
Darren!
knows that these beings are called shadelings.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What? Shavelings, you said? Did you say shaveling or changeling?
Shadeling.
Shadeling.
You can make like
How
a quick
big
like
are
make a quick religion check. That one. You don't remember anything from school. Yeah, they're just these funny fellows. You think that they're locals. They have a funny way of speaking.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah.
How big are they?
So, but no, here's the thing.
They're about the size of. Listen, they're slightly shorter than dwarves, so like halfling size. Yeah, halflings are taller than gnomes, right?
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But Lurdavox, he's just like, it's like, You are trying. Listen, I understand you're trying to run a business here, but you sell me a cushion when I ask for dough and expect me to pay just to rectify your mistake.
All this because Paimon decided to be a CE little thief.
You're welcome.
Telling this magic, Maddie, it's on your head.
Okay.
Old
I
intimidation.
like this chaos.
Oh,
Another one.
Advantage.
Gee.
It is a pulsating, pissed off illithid who's looking mighty like he wants to eat someone.
His head and his tongue is looking
hungry.
The snake's head is tilting his tongue and keeps flicking in and out.
That is an angry illithid.
And this
like,
merchant looks like he's about to eat this merchant.
Yeah.
yeah, you did fail that check. All right. No, I meant no. Ssadaar failed that check. Lurdavox succeeded that check as he proceeds to hand over the amount of dough that you were allowed.
That we were promised.
That you were promised.
Yeah. Visibly growing more calm. I expect better respect for the farmers. Well,
I turn around
that doesn't make a lot of sense.
As we leave, I just let out one final
it's like I expect better respect for your customers if you wish to keep open.
So as we turn to leave, I just give out one final hiss and glare at him, and then slither off.
This really was shopping episode part 2, the revengeance. Oh my god.
Paimon looked for us to tell us something, and instead she steals our dough that we're using to bribe more people so that we can not die.
All right. Where are you headed off to now?
I'm going to still try and find Ticker.
Yeah, find Ticker. You just made two man-eating guys go full Karen on a poor shopkeep trying to feed his family.
All right.
I find that he's definitely smacking Paimon upside the head with his stab.
I assume it wouldn't be hard to find
out it's Paimon.
I assume it wouldn't be hard to find Ticker because ships are kind of tall.
Yeah. You see the familiar outline, like the familiar size of the ship, so you just go to the building with it on it. You just kind of pass by all the dwarves who don't really care for you at the moment. As you make it to the roof, and probably you want to climb the ship or no?
You hear Ticker talking to people about constructing the ship on the deck.
Yeah.
On the deck. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna climb up.
All right.
The best part is that she has a bag of holding.
I'm still carrying the bag and the dagger in my hand. I am multitasking.
No, Maddie, you don't have to. You have a bag of holding.
Yeah, you have a bag of holding.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, I'm gonna put
you have a bag of holding. You get scot free.
My motor in there, and I'm gonna go all the way up.
And because of that 20, you managed to do all that without cutting up the bag with your knife.
Yes, I did it one-handed, bitches.
I would high five you if I could reach you. Pretend high five. I'm throwing a high five somewhere to the Florida direction. Hope it reaches you.
I'll come down to Disney World. I'll high five you.
All right.
Just a casual almost 2,000 miles. You're
Yeah, it's
high-fiving
not that
from?
bad. It can
I
be
barely
worse.
managed to make. I barely managed to make an 18th of that for Idaho.
What was it? Okay, so yes. Tigger is busy talking to the dwarves as Paimon just kind of shows up behind you. Do you want to, like, sneak up and scare him, or what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna just like no, I won't scare him, but I will just come up behind him.
Okay, I guess make a stealth check.
Passive
Okay.
perception of 19,
Another
I think?
sound.
Yes, 19. Okay,
Okay.
yeah. I definitely don't see that.
No, it's a 28.
You have to roll
Maddie rolling like a
I mean,
queen
you'd
tonight.
have to roll a 5 or lower for me to be able to see you, so...
Maddie rolling like a queen tonight.
Yeah.
Because I have a plus 13.
Would you sacrifice your? Did you sacrifice a goat over your dice today? What happened?
No, I sacrificed my whole day, man. I had like 10 hours of work today.
Dang.
I had no sleep.
But yes, so you sneak up behind Tigger. The dwarves, who are basically looking your direction, don't notice you.
I'm just casually walking up.
And you probably don't understand... Miss Paimon? Didn't see you come aboard.
Yeah, I can hear, man.
Didn't
Yeah,
catch
well,
that.
anyway.
Didn't catch that.
Oh, yeah, I've been here. I've been standing here for a while now.
I must not have
Whatever.
noticed. I am busy
Anyway,
working.
I just wanted to tell you something. It's kind of urgent.
Okay.
Is it urgent, Tiger? I think it's urgent. Okay.
But I don't really care about the affairs of Sigil.
Yeah, I know, I don't care. But anyway, yeah, there's these cultists that entered Bellatrix's, and they're talking about this, like,
I want to take this somewhere a little more private.
that's true. That's true. Yeah, can we go somewhere more private, like the house or something?
Yes, and he'll say a couple more things to the dwarves, and then, to like
Yeah.
to finish up telling them what needs done.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, okay. So there's these cultists that went to Bellatrix's after you guys left, and I followed them in, and they're talking about this awesome god that they praise, and I saw Bellatrix's face for the first time. He looked fugly.
I imagine he wears the mask for a reason.
Yeah, I just didn't know what he looked like underneath the mask, and he looked like a burnt raisin. Like, literally a raisin. He was so gross. But anyway, like, they're trying to convince him and everything, and he's like, no, I'll think about it. And apparently this, like, god that they love, they want to, like, suck his dick or something, they're trying to say that, oh, they'll save him from this sickness that makes him look like I don't fucking know, like a wrinkly ball sack. And he's like, I don't know, I'll think about it. So, yeah. What?
What did they look like?
They were blindfolded, they had clothes, and pretty much it.
Did Paimon mention the sigil thing, or?
The sigil thing.
Yeah.
Sigil thing.
The sigil thing.
The sigil thing.
I don't remember, but Paimon remembers it, and she's gonna relay that back to.
The fact that it would cause a golden age over Sigil.
Yeah.
Yes. That whole thing.
Doubt that a god could cause a new golden age in the sigil. The Lady of Pain would stop it.
I don't know. They're talking big money over him, and it's just like, that's so I came to you. I did pass the other two idiots, but I couldn't talk to them.
No, instead you're still their dough.
Insight check.
Yeah.
They're literal dough.
Yeah, I think that's actually a deception, Maddie.
Insight check.
So insight for Ticker, deception for Paimon.
Well, yeah, but still, I'm just trying to figure out, like
It's a lie of omission.
it's a lie of omission. Yes.
Couldn't talk to them or didn't want to talk to them. Avoided them.
So make a deception check, Maddie.
Look at me.
Watch as she gets a net 20.
Yeah.
I have a +1 plus a 9.2.
And you know what, Flash?
Yeah, see?
Oh, the first time she rolls bad!
He looks at Paimon. You stole from them, didn't you?
So what if I did? What are you gonna do?
Tigger just like kind of shakes his head. I'm too busy to deal with this right now.
Yeah. What is it? What is it that Scervo says? At least you weren't caught.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm suddenly thinking of all the different ways to get back at this.
At any rate,
Hey,
you should probably tell Ssadaar about the cultists. I imagine they're local.
I'm just gonna wait until he calms down a little bit first, and then I'll tell him.
Trying to keep from getting eaten, are you?
I would love to be able to research this at the library, but I really do not have time right now.
Yeah.
I was just coming here to tell you about what I saw and heard. That's all.
Well, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, no problem.
If you'll excuse me now, I need to get back to work.
Yeah, whatever.
Do you want to end the session there?
We can if you'd like.
Yeah, we could.
I feel like it makes sense to.
I feel like that is a good spot to
Yeah.
end the session.
Oh my god, the legendary move, Maddie.
That was great.
That was hilarious.
Anyways,
That's the whole merchant scene. That's a bad deal. You think I'm stupid or something?
Yeah. We're just reasonable customers for a little bit, and then the most legendary switcheroo happens behind the scenes, and then we're just like, then we turn around. All right, walk 2 steps. Okay, let's see, what did we miss? We have the rice and the. What the hell is this?
Knuckle crack.
Anyways, thank you anyone who tuned in. You can find the archives over on the YouTube channel. We may or may not be back next week. Who frickin' knows? See you later.